Pete, thanks for the help. You called me up on Monday and said, would you mind saying a few words at the dinner? So I proceeded to come dressed like a bum, and then I see my name in the program. So I'm just going to do what I tell my kids to do when they have to speak to anybody, and that is I'm going to try to speak from my heart. Tom Elliott, you guys don't, the guys who are playing now, you just don't thank him enough. You have no idea what he's done to bring my generation of guys back to support you. The guy's just indefatigable. I mean, we call each other friends now, but this is all due to his efforts, not mine. The guy's just relentless, tireless, enthusiastic beyond belief, and what he does for the program is just amazing. So, Tom, you don't get thanked for that. The same goes for Pete Wilk. I think everybody who played for Pete knows how he puts his heart and soul into the program. But, you know, from an alumni's perspective, the amount of time he spends keeping us informed and keeping us involved, and he uses this expression about how you guys stand on our shoulders. He keeps our shoulders strong for you all, and Pete is owed a debt of gratitude for that, Pete. And then, you know, we got our new store, and if you haven't gotten friendly with Lee Reed, you better, because we got a field to build, and we got a program to make stronger. And in the short time that I've gotten to know Lee Reed, I can tell you all he's a really big baseball fan. And you know, I've been out of this program for quite some time, and I don't think we've had an athletic director that has been this enthusiastic about the program as we have in Lee. So if you don't know him, you got to go introduce yourself. You got to commit yourself to the baseball program, and we got to support Lee in his efforts to bring Hilltop baseball to exactly where it belongs. And then two quick thank yous, and again, my remarks will be brief. Jamie and Karen, you know, I'm sure everybody knows how busy a Major League Baseball player's life is, and Karen is kind of legend in our business for the amount of extra effort she puts into their extraordinary community efforts. So the fact that you guys came out tonight for Georgetown baseball, we really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Tommy Lee, Billy Kincannon, Billy, I don't even know your last name, Billy, Tim Adelman, the guys, no, that's not, I'm not dissing him. He's the Sports Center star from our network visit, I know that. The guys from last year's team, and this really is from the heart. I appreciate you guys keeping in contact with me. You've made me feel more part of the Georgetown program in the last year than I probably felt in the last 10 years. You know, I feel like we're in the brotherhood together now. And I hope I never lose that kind of contact with you guys. Tim Adelman, I'm following your career. You're almost my biggest, you're almost my favorite baseball player, but my favorite baseball player, Kevin Brosnan, sitting at the table next to you. But I really mean it. I connected with you guys on that visit. You guys have been kind enough to kind of welcome me in to this year's team and next year's team, and I can't tell you how much that means to me. It really does. It just makes me feel a part of, and that's what my brief remarks are about. You know, I'm down here touring with my juniors. I have twins who are 16, and I'm on my Georgetown college tour. And I can't tell you how proud I am when I come back to this place. I mean, you know, I almost get emotional talking about it. I'm gushing about Georgetown University when I come back these days. Every aspect of it. I mean, between what a beautiful place it is and what a challenging place it is and just how happy the community feels when you're walking around. But I got thinking about it today. Now, the bad side is I got thinking about it because I was looking down at that business school and thinking there used to be a really good-looking baseball field down there. I'm never going to forget that. You had nothing to do with it. But anyone in the athletic department hears from me about the baseball field that used to be in the middle of the campus. But every time I come here, I start thinking about my experience at Georgetown. And it was, without a doubt, the best 4 years of my life. And I sometimes regret that I wasn't more serious about my studies. Like, I got good grades, but I didn't study for knowledge's sake. I studied to get grades and to get into law school and get a job. And, you know, I'm older now, and I wish that I knew what I knew now then. And I would have studied differently. I would have thought about things differently. I would have read history to understand history, not to get an A. But what I wouldn't change, and what was the best part about it, and what was the most valuable part about it, was the 4 years I got to play ball here. I don't regret anything about it. Every single time I walked out on the grass there, every single time, the worst practices, the worst losses, the best wins, it just comes back to me every time I come down here. The best 4 years I ever spent here. So the message to the guys is, you know, the guys who are playing, enjoy it. You know, some of you, the team's gotten a lot better since I was here, so I knew once the 4 years were over, I was done. And you guys may have promise of going forward. But for the most of you, just enjoy every last second of Georgetown baseball. It is the singular greatest experience you're going to have in your life. Thanks for keeping me a part of it. I hope I can help you build this field. I think you guys deserve a home, and we're going to make sure you have one closer to campus. And it's really an honor and a privilege that you would ask me to come back and even spend 5 minutes in front of you. So thank you very much, and good luck this year.